Are we even able to get up for the Hockey Hall of Fame for next year? Like, is there any?
Well, apparently they've got a list.
Hmm.
Have anybody seen it?
No, have you?
Yeah, I have.
I have.
Do you have it?
I do.
Get the list. Let's hear it. What you got?
You guys give me a name who you think should be on there, and I'll tell you whether or not he's on there.
I'll do it. I'll do you one better.
Wendell
I'll
Clark.
give you my 4, who I think should be inducted next year.
Sweet.
Okay?
In order. Sorry.
Sure, why not?
Oh.
I'm gonna say,
He's agreeable this week.
yeah, you got a treat. I'll say Scott Niedermeyer.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Well,
say,
let's go through each of those. Scott Niedermeyer, yay or nay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I didn't think he was retired for 3 years though. Normally you have the 3-year waiting period or whatever. But he was on the list, so. I'm going to say Brendan Shanahan, super scorer, big time. He won a bunch of cups with Detroit.
League disciplinarian.
Yeah,
The warden.
I mean,
The Warden.
he'll be in the Hall of Fame for sure. I'm going to say Dave Anderchuk, because Dave Anderchuk, he's got 600 goals or something like that. He won a cup with Tampa Bay. He was back in the 80s, 90s. He was an perennial all-star.
He was the first guy in Toronto. No, sorry, that was 5. Never mind. But he scored 50 for Toronto.
Yes, that's right, he did.
Yeah.
And 4th, it's way overdue, Pat Burns. They should have got it done, before he passed on.
Absolutely.
There was a big petition to try and get him in too, and it never happened.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, the connection, all New Jersey Devils.
That's true.
They all played for New Jersey or coached for New Jersey.
Wow.
Is that what you
How do you like that?
That?
Tie that all in there.
Okay.
Fat
Full
guy in a little
circle.
Jersey.
Full
New
circle.
Jersey.
So you think there should be a New Jersey year at the Hockey Hall of Fame?
I don't know if you characterize it as a New Jersey year. I mean, they all played for other teams too.
That's true.
Well, being from the center of the universe, I would say that Pat Burns coached the league. Scott Niedermeyer was our draft pick that we traded away for Tom Kervers. Brendan Shanahan was born in Toronto, and Andrew Chuck scored 50
That's right.
goals. So
There you go. There's a case to be made.
you know what I'm saying? I think it should be the Leafs' big thing.
For me, out of that list, personally, I'd like to see Rob Blake maybe.
Rob Blake.
I've always had a thing. I've always loved watching him play.
He was a heavy hitter.
He was king of the butt check.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, absolutely. I think most of those hits would be illegal now, like Scott Stevens.
Anybody surprise you on TSN's list?
For me, Gary Roberts. I know he's a good player, but I'm not sure he's
An all-star,
like,
Hall of Fame.
like above like a guy like Wendell Clark. I know he won a cup with Calgary or whoever it was there. But
Well, what should be the criteria for getting into the Hall of Fame?
they've debated that for years and
Yeah.
years and years. What should be the
Because they've got guys like Kevin Lowe on the list. He's the lowest scoring guy on the list with 84 goals in his career.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got 6 Stanley Cups. He's never had an All-Star start.
Semenko got a buttload of cups. I wouldn't put him on no list.
But they put Clark Gillies. Clark Gillies is in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
So
He's like a Semenko, and he's in
His
there.
mustache got him in.
Oh,
So what should what should get you in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Lots of cash.
Lots of cash.
Earning potential.
Earning potential.
I think that a player needs to be outstanding in their position, some way, somehow, And if they're not, how do you put them in? Do you say, oh, well, this guy, this guy's outstanding. This guy now can match that. Well, is it a different style of league or whatever? And now that this guy made it in 75, scoring X number of goals a year, does this guy now make it, or do you get somebody, but, because what was the reason that Clark Gillies made it? I hate to pick on the guy, but, like what was his reason that made him stand out?
Cups of the Islanders.
But then Semenko should be in as well,
Winning a cup should not be
No.
The
Because
be all end all. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know what? I think the fans should be selecting.
A fan vote
A
should be
fan vote
included.
should be included. I think there
That'd
should be.
be Toronto Montreal guys
Woo!
every year.
That's right.
Well,
Clark would get in for sure.
But the thing is no, I mean they must have
But yeah.
they have a committee obviously that select
Yeah,
that
that's
nominate
right.
these people to
I
select
think it's
them.
media, isn't it? that's
It's the
selection?
media.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
the fans should have a say in that as well, like as far as a
Kind of like the All-Star voting there.
Don't they even have a broadcaster who goes in to the Hall of Fame?
There's
I know I've seen it in the past.
there's a builders category and a players category, like for GMs and
Right.
owners or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's
Yeah.
a broadcast.
But I think you're right. Pat Burns does need to go.
Yeah. Too late, man.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it needs
You
to happen
think it's
now.
too late?
Well, should have done it, man. They should have done it when he was alive. There's
Should-
no
they should have.
reason.
yeah.
But
There's
should they
no
not?
reason.
But shouldn't they fix that mistake?
Oh yeah.
It shouldn't be about that he passed. He has the credentials.
He has the
regardless.
credentials,
Without it.
exactly.
Without it, yeah.
I think they need to fix the mistake that they didn't put him in when he was alive.
Yes.
They can't just say, "Oh, it's too
He was
late. We're not
like,
going to put him in."
No. I mean, they should have done it when he was alive. That's
Pat Burns
my
was kind of
frustration.
like, to me, he was kind of like a rock star coach. Of his
Yeah.
time. He's like the John Tortorella of
Yeah.
when he coached.
But with brains.
Yeah.
But with brains.
Yeah.
Just
And
saying.
actually did interviews after games.
Yes.